What's up, guys? I figured I'd show my face for the first time. It's a beautiful rainy day out today, as you can see. I figured I'd work from home and get some painting done, so that's what I'm doing here. Oil pan's done. I gotta do some clear on the thermostat housing and the battery pan, and just have a couple of other things like that to do. Don't really have a booth in the garage, but just kind of painting away from the car, that guy. So, gonna paint. Gonna do some time lapses here. I'm gonna clean the motor mounts and the sandblaster over there, and I'm gonna paint them and get them all ready to be put on the car. Assembling the lower end and the bottom end, the rods and pistons and the crank this weekend, Saturday, and Sunday patching the holes in the engine bay. So we're gonna get that engine bay painted and ready to go and ready for that engine. So here we go. I'll show you guys some of the work I'm doing now. So here's what we're starting with for the motor mounts. They're pretty dirty. Wire wheeled them, and we're just gonna sandblast them down to bare metal and paint away. This is what I'm going to be using. It's just Rust-Oleum rust reformer. I've used it on everything so far, and it's put a pretty nice coat on for color layers. So I'm just going to continue with that. I really like the finish it does, and I guess some of my other parts have turned out really nice. So I'm just going to continue with that. While I wait for that to dry off, I am just going to put some clear on the distributor here. Kind of taped off everything that was important, and just put a gloss black on there, clean it up, clean everything else. I might as well. For this, I just have some extra wheel clear coat laying around, so I'm hoping it settles fine. Otherwise, I'll have to just repaint it. Not a big deal. But so just kind of learning what this will do in terms of clear finishes. Being a wheel finish, I don't think I'll have any issues with the heat that this will be, exposed to, so see how it does. So I put on some nice heavy coats there, maybe a little heavier than I should have gone, but it left a really nice gloss finish. Just going to let this sit over here and dry. We'll see how it looks when it finishes up, see if we have any issues with the clear adhering to this black, and go from there. Just to show you guys, here's the finish that the rust reformer will make, just a flat black, and it's supposed to seal off all rust that is on here. And then I just use a gloss black here that they clear, and I think it turns out pretty nice. As you can see, a pretty nice gloss there. There's pitting from the rust and everything. 50-year-old car, and I'm using all original parts. It's gonna happen, so I'm not too concerned about that, and especially being a battery tray, you're not gonna see much of that anyways, so I think it'll look good. Nice and glossy, as you can see, and just gonna finish this side here once my little tray gets opened. So while we're waiting for that to dry, still just going to continue painting here. This is a battery tray. I have the rust converter here, and we just need to finish with some color. Just going to go some engine enamel black, because that's what I did on the other side, and I think just being gas and oil resistant will be real nice for a battery tray, in case we have any battery acid or anything, it might put up a little extra layer of protection. So I'm going to do that now. Just finished cleaning this guy up. Katie actually did most of the sandblasting on it, and I think it's clean enough. A little bit of surface rust not going to get all that off with these cast parts, so I'm just going to start putting on a rust reformer again. It's just the timing cover and the water pump housing, so I'm going to get that just sealed off and ready for, I'm going to go with the same red that we're using on the belt covers and the motor and stuff. So just match that to that, so here we go. Just try the red out there. Gonna continue, like I said, making this all red like the block will be. So I'm just gonna do our first base coats. So guys, I did get a little bit more finished here. Weather has kind of not been on my side, as you can see there, raining out again. But I did get the final coats of red on the timing cover and water pump housing. I think I'm going to do one more coat just to make sure I have some of the high spots. Same with this guy. I did get one of the mounts painted red. Some of the high spots are showing a little black, so I want to finish that up. The clear dried on the distributor and it looks good. I cannot get the vacuum housing there to kind of look good, but I think that looks alright. See the finish there of the rust reformer looks good as well, I think. I finished up the trans mount there and just various other pieces here. Cleaned up my fuel pump again. That was a brand new fuel pump when I got the car back on the road, so should be good to go from here. Battery tray is all finished. If I recall correctly, I might need to get some clear on there. Actually, just look at my list here. Battery tray, I need to clear the top side, and the front needs a little bit of clear there. So that's where I'm at there. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of where I stand. Weather is kind of holding me back. We did get the car to the front of the house, though, which is progress. And you see we have a tarp on there because of the rain, which means we might be covering up some progress that I have gotten done over the weekend. So that is that. You can see a little hint of what I might have had for progress there. Can't really tell. Maybe it looks glossy. Maybe it doesn't. I guess you have to wait and see in the next vlog here. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of where I'm at. Kind of letting those valve covers get cleaned naturally by the rain. Those need to be painted red and finished. But yeah, things are starting to come together here. Should be putting the block together this weekend. And yeah, I guess I'll show you my progress on the engine bay here in the next vlog. But I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks, guys.